Hey everybody, we all want Randy Cunningham to come back, that much is true. But there are a lot of other awesome shows that deserve to have a chance. So if you ever get the extra money up and you feel like owning something super adorable, Makeshift is now selling Giovanni plushes and Bonsai Blaster plushes. And the more that are sold and the higher they go past their goal, the more they have for a budget for season 2. If you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend it. It's on Verve and YouTube, and it's completely free. And it's just a great show, and I think it would deserve a season 2. Even if you can't buy them, please tell as many people as you can, because this show totally needs to get a season 2. I need more Giovanni in my life. What's up, Shoobs? I'm Gravy Fries, and I've read way too much about something I just got into 2 days ago. For those who saw one of my other videos, please watch that. I actually worked pretty hard on that. Giovanni Potage! He is one of my new favorite babies! And he, please adopt Molly, dear God, it has to happen. Please, just, please. Please, Rube. Please, Jello, please. I'm begging you, just comment on the video if you want that to happen. Anyway, so you're probably wondering, what am I even talking about, considering there's only 7 episodes in 1 season? Please give me season 2, I'm begging you. Well, I read the trivia for it. Now I found out some really weird stuff. Now, if you don't want spoilers, and you don't for some reason want to hear any of this either, I'm giving you a chance now. This is your chance to leave. Go on now. Go on, get. So, anyway, for those who are still here and actually want to hear this theory, so, as we all know, Giovanni's epithet is soup. So it's a neat little thing. Everybody has an interesting epithet that can be really powerful given how creative they are. That's why that's one of the stats in the show. Also, indices is barrier! Just for those who don't know, you know, it's a very small fact in the show. You never really found that out. But, jokes aside, I honestly believe Giovanni could actually be really, really powerful if they wanted to go that route. And what I mean is, one of the things they discussed in the trivia is that if the word has like different meanings, like it's different in a noun to what it means in a verb, they can just use both abilities. Like they can do both things. So obviously that opens up quite a lot, actually. And yes, because I'm a freaking nerd, I looked up other meanings for soup. So when you first type in soup meaning on Google, one of the meanings you're going to see, I believe it's the third one, increases the power and efficiency of an engine or other machines, or as another part of Google stated, power something up or make it stronger. You know, you've heard that saying before, oh, I souped up the engine, or oh, I totally souped up this game here. So honestly, if they wanted to go that route, maybe he has the ability to actually power people up, like give them a boost and make them stronger than they already were, which would actually be really cool. Because like I said, one of the things they had in the trivia is Jello mentioned how one concept, I don't know if they're still going to use it because he's leaving, but like him and Molly were going to partner up at some point. And it would be cool if that's when he found out he could do that. Like, he could power up Molly's dumb epithet, and then she could just, like, use Hushabye on multiple things at once, or even dumb down multiple things at once. Maybe even make a really large bubble to silence everything. Who knows? Also, for those who are thinking, well, maybe you're taking it too far with the whole soup-up thing, proof! Once a word becomes a viable epithet, it never loses that status. Even slang words from the 1920s that nobody uses anymore can still be someone's epithet. If a word requires new meaning over time, that meaning can be used in an epithet's power set. So, for those who wanted more proof about the soup-up thing, there's that. Well, Gelignite. Gelignite is a high explosive made from a gel of nitroglycerine and nitrocellulose in a base of wood pulp and sodium or potassium nitrate, used particularly for rock blasting. Or the other thing is cottonwood dissolved in either nitrocene or nitrol oxide mixed with wood pulp and cyanogen. It was invented in 1875 by Swedish chemists and also invented dynamite. Dynamite. He can make dynamite. probably thinking, okay, aside from that, what other kind of things could he possibly be able to control? Well, I got one for you. I looked up other things that go under that category of, well, soup. Apparently, they also call the stuff used to develop film soup. The products that are used there are, God, I hope I say these first three right, hydroquorin, phenidone, and dimezone. Those don't matter. Now, the ones that do matter are the ones that have acid in them. To help it work, they add sodium carbonate or sodium hydroxide. Now, sodium carbonate is often used in foods, medicines, soaps, all kinds of things. But you shouldn't get a large amount of it because apparently it can cause third-degree burns and can even, if enough amounts, give you sodium poisoning. So that's terrifying. And you're probably thinking, well, how would they even add that into the show? And judging by it's in a lot of stuff, and it seems like a pretty basic thing that's used to, well, make a lot in life, they'd probably just have some avatar thing where he finds out he can suck it out of that object and then use it against them. Kind of like waterbending of sorts. And essentially it'd work like toxic in Pokemon. Don't tell me they wouldn't use Pokemon. Giovanni is literally based off Pokemon. That's where he got his name, and the whole crystal thing with Miro was based from the Pokemon 3rd movie. But they basically use it like toxic, where he uses it on them, and because it's a large enough dose, every few minutes or so they're losing more and more because it's damaging them, like poison. Although it could be really bad if you don't get immediate treatment, as they also said, so that's bad. And for the other one, oh, that one's actually even worse. They said any contact with this would cause severe burns, even death, long amounts of side effects that can't be fixed, like you'd have to live with these types of things. That's terrifying. That's really terrifying. So imagine, like, he doesn't know he can use it, and he accidentally uses sodium hydroxide, or however the frick you say it, and he just burns them, and now it's like, you did this to me, and Giovanni's like, I did that, and he's like, I did that. Want to hear more things he can use? Well, nitroglycerine, a heavy yellow poisonous oily explosive liquid obtained by nitrating glycerol used in making explosives medically as a velocidator. Trade names nitrospan and nitrostat. You can use gelignite instead of a noun as nitroglycerine. So it's poison! We got more toxin, except this time it sounds like more of a threat. So, what do I think they'll actually use in the show versus all of this? Judging by how it's more lighthearted, I'll just give a basic, educated guess as to what they could turn these types of things into. Essentially, I feel like they'll just have, he has mild control over dynamite because of the chemicals that are used to make it, which is gelignite. And he finds out that because he can control that material, he can mix soup, that substance, and other stuff together to make his own version of a dynamite or bomb, creating a essentially better version of the lava grenade, or is that what it was called? Lava acid? As for the sodium carbonate, I'm telling you, honestly, it'll just be like a form of toxic from Pokemon. He'll be able to get a large amount, throw it on them, and it'll essentially work like poison. And it'll slowly but surely, continuously injure them over and over and over again until they find a way to cure it or get it off of their body. The other one, I really don't see anything other than burning them alive, so I doubt they'll use it. Hey, thanks for watching that. If you like my videos, I tend to just post on here wacky stuff I come up with shows I like. It's not just gonna be Randy. Randy will be here, but I love a lot of stuff, so there's gonna be a lot of videos of me just randomly ranting on and giving theories and stupid stuff I come up with about shows I like. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you shoobs later.